Welcome to Brixton Manor Lifestyle Network. I am your host, Gidalia Million. Today on House of Fashion, we are featuring the hat shop located on 120 Thompson Street in Soho. Come with me.
Hello.
Hi, how are you, Linda?
Good. Welcome to the hat shop.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having
My
me
pleasure.
into this great store. I'm so excited to feature you in our episode because I've been coming here for a while now, and I think you have some of the most beautiful, exquisite, and unique hats in New York. So this is very exciting. So Linda, please tell us a little bit about your concept, when you started this business, and so on.
So the hat shop opened in 1995, and I was a hat wearer. When I worked on Wall Street, I always wore a beret with my suits, and I became known as the broker with a beret.
Wow.
And then when I turned 31, I decided I had had enough of that. I became a bartender for 5 years at a very chic bar called the Temple Bar.
Yes.
And then I thought, well, I really love bartending. I never want to go back to an office. What can I do? And so I took a list of all my hobbies, and hats was the one that I thought of. People had been wearing baseball caps for about 10 years, and I figured somebody must like a nicer hat. So I opened the shop, and at first it was all hats by other milliners. A milliner is someone who makes hats. It comes from the word Milan, which is straw that comes from Italy.
Oh,
so
nice.
That's the origin of the word milliner. And I found that there were people who wanted hats, and after about 5 years we started making our own, and now a large majority of the hats are ours. But everything's made in New York. Very
nice.
Important.
Yes, yes.
Very important.
U.S. made and New York made.
So the hat boxes are made in Greenpoint. The flowers are made by a fourth-generation silk flower company that's owned by a family on 36th Street.
Nice.
The feathers are done by our friend Carlton in Brooklyn. The ribbons are bought all in the Millinery District, 38th Street. Even our pens and sales receipts and postcards and everything are printed just a few blocks away.
Very nice. That's amazing. I love the made in the USA type thing.
Yeah.
I think we should
Well,
promote
this is
that
even
more.
made in New York City.
Which is even better.
Yes. So you have a great hat face.
Yes.
What people do when they come in is they're looking for advice. So what we do is we look at your face and we look at your stature.
Yes.
Because everyone can wear a hat, but not everybody can wear every hat.
Got
So somebody like Mae West, who was only 4'11", she wore really big hats, but she always wore them on the side so that the eye went up. So there are little tricks like that. But first we look at the cheekbones, the width of the cheekbones, and then we look at the cheek to chin base from here to here to see how high the crown should be for a beginner hat. After you've started wearing hats, then you can kind of
play around,
break out of that. Yeah.
Okay, nice. So I am so curious about this. There are some hats here that I loved. I was here yesterday and I saw some amazing hats that I would love to try.
Okay, let's go.
I guess I'll take off my jacket.
Let me have your bag.
Yes.
And your jacket.
Perfect.
Great.
So I'll get comfortable.
It's great that you kind of have an idea.
Yes.
A lot of people don't have an idea, so we ask them questions like, where do you live? What do you do? Because if you live in a city where you're in a car all the time, that will change the kind of hat.
Yes,
so,
of course.
But you know what you like. So let's go.
Okay,
what would
great.
you like to try on?
So I am in love with this.
Okay.
Now
here's a tip. Always handle your hat by the brim and not the crown.
Okay.
The more you handle it by the crown, it will degrade the shape, and especially with straw, you might get a hole. Now, this hat is called the Wicked. It's a fez crown on what we call the 007 brim. Every milliner has hat blocks, and what we do is we play around with the hat blocks. So you like this extreme shape.
Yes.
Okay, which looks great on you. This is a great summer hat You can tie it and go to the beach. And this hat started like this. So
I could
we
tell
sew it.
actually when I looked at this.
So we have a studio upstate that sews the straw. But for someone who's a little bit just getting into hat, this same brim is here.
Okay, great.
So let's show people how you can do it.
So just so you can see, what is this hat called, by the way?
The wicket.
The Wicket. And one more thing, like how much is this going for?
I think it's 428.
So the Wicket, 428. I think this is a stunning hat for the summer. It's great. It gives me kind of like a Victorian vibe.
Yeah.
It's classic. I don't think there isn't an era where you cannot wear this. And I think this is one of the best hats here.
Thank you.
That I've...
So this is the winter version.
Okay,
this is
great.
felt.
By the way, my hair will get messy.
So this is felt, and this is the same blocks as this hat.
Okay, great.
Totally different. Different fabric, different color, different trim. We can do the grommets on this, but this is really quite extraordinary.
This is stunning. I love the veil. And then, of course, red is one of my favorite colors when it comes to accessories, or lipstick. I wear a lot of red lipstick, and this is a very good compliment because in the winter in New York, we're always wearing black. So I think this is a great way to have something as an accent color to everything black. And the color is the right
We
shade
are with
of
you
red.
100%. We really think that if you're wearing a black coat and then you wear a black hat, it's very like, ugh. If you put a pop of color on your head, it really brings a good vibe.
Yes, I think that's exactly how I feel about it. So I love this. This is a statement piece.
Yes, but then the everyday piece is this one. And this would be the way somebody would get into it. It's the same crown, but we did it in a relaxed brim with this brim, and the brim is the same as that one, but it's relaxed. And for somebody who's just getting into hats, this is more manageable. I mean, a lot of people would go running and screaming if we
Yes.
put them in this.
Yes.
But it's always good. Like, we really believe that you should start out with a hat that makes you feel confident,
Yes.
that has a function, and you can always dream about this one. But
Yes.
start with this one if you're new to it, you know?
So dream about this one, start with this
Yeah.
one. I love this one as well because I think this is a everyday, a very wearable, and the color is a shade of blue. It's kind of a jewel tone blue, midnight blue, if you will.
But don't forget, all our hats come, we measure your head. If it's not the color you want, we have 50 other colors.
Wow, that's amazing. So this is the great thing about the hat shop. Everything could be custom made for you between variation of sizes, variation of color and shapes, and trim.
And how you trim it. And it doesn't cost any more to order it custom than to buy off the rack.
Amazing, amazing. So you have like your own personal Mad Hatter over here.
Do you know why the Mad Hatter went mad?
No.
Because when they used to make felt, they would add mercury to it, and over time the mercury would get into the milliner's system. And
Wow.
first you would get the shakes, and then it attacked your brain, and you went crazy, and then you died.
Oh well, you know, we learned
When
we
people-
learn something new every day.
Listen, when people come to the hat shop, it's amazing. They leave and they go, oh my God, I just got a history lesson. I got
Yes.
a fashion lesson.
Yes, Linda knows everything about Soho. I am shocked. Linda and I need to do like a podcast all about her knowledge of Soho.
Yeah,
She could be an
my
amazing tour guide.
Well, people come to see me, so
Oh, there you go. There you
we
go.
go.
Have a conversation with Linda.
yeah. What other
Okay, great.
hat attracts you?
So, let's see here.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I was thinking about this red one that I saw in the window.
Which one?
The
little
one with
one?
the feathers.
Oh, yeah. So those are called anemones, and we make those. Our friend Carlton, who comes from Grenada, he...
Oh, I've been there actually.
he makes these feathers, and he's really an artist. And he cuts the feathers, he strips them of their colors, dyes them. Everyone is a masterpiece in and of itself.
Wow.
And then you choose, as the customer, you choose whether you want felt or you want straw and the color. And it's very important to know that when you see a hat elastic, it doesn't go under your chin.
Yes.
It goes behind your head.
Amazing.
And you want to always place the hat just above the eyebrows. Because when you wear it like this,
which is typically what I do.
all we're looking at is forehead, really. But when you wear a hat just above the eye, it frames the face and focuses you on your eye.
Very nice. This is something I recently learned from Linda regarding hats, not to wear them away from your forehead, but very much so you can, I guess, to call attention to the eye, you want to bring it low.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, you know, people will say to us, this is so kind of, you know, frivolous, but actually this is great because you can wear it New Year's, you can wear it to weddings, you can wear it to parties.
Yes.
You can travel with it very easily.
Yes.
Every hat we do comes with a hat box.
Amazing.
And shake your head. Does it move around?
No, it's not
at all.
moving. It's not moving. And I think this is fantastic. Once again, an amazing accent. This is definitely a conversation piece.
Yes.
And this is something you would wear out on like a date. You would definitely wear that to brunch with the ladies, an evening out at a jazz club. I just think this is so fantastic. And I think it's impressive. I did not know that. I thought the feathers came these colors. I was like, I've never seen birds.
No.
Little did I know.
Well, birds do come in amazing colors,
Yes.
but Carlton works with that.
So he just dyes everything to what he wants. It's beautiful.
A lot of the feathers that are exquisite are now on the endangered list, so you can't use them.
Yes.
So we have to use feathers that are a little bit more common and then cut them and curl. There's actually curling irons for the feathers and all sorts of things.
It's exquisite. How much is this beauty for?
I don't know. Each one is different. It depends on the feathers that have been used. So this one is $4.48.
Okay, so $4.48 for this gorgeous hat. And once again, another unique piece at the hat shop. I wanted to look at something else. Let's see here. I thought of this here.
Yeah, that one is great. White is really hot right now.
So, full disclosure, my head is really small.
Because you should be able to get 2 fingers under the brim, but in this case, I can get 4.
But I think this is beautiful, and I'm going to take your advice and say bring it to the eye so you can catch the attention towards the eye. I think this is a great color, and it's an off-white, and it has a metal, I would say it's like a rose gold metal accent here, and I think it's a beautiful color for the winter. Once again, for me, I do my best to accessorize with non-black accessories, because obviously in the wintertime I'm always in black. So this is an amazing piece, and I think this is great for the springtime also.
Yes.
You almost can wear this throughout the year. I know felt hats is probably not
in the summer. It gets a bit tough, but this is something you could wear, say, from September through
May.
The end of April. Yeah, I mean, think about Easter. It's always cold.
So this is extremely versatile, and of course it comes in a new number of colors.
50 colors.
50 colors. So I love this one as well. So how much is this beauty here?
This one is $3.28.
$3.28, and of course everything on your website.
No.
Okay, so you really should come in, because obviously everything is not on the website, so you might not see this beauty on the website, but you'll find it in the store.
So what we do, because we have so many hats and we have hats coming in all the time, and also because most people don't know their head size, they don't know what looks good with them, we do have a form on our website that will give you the dopamine hit you want, filling it out. But it notifies us, and then we call you, and then we give you service over the phone that you would get in the shop.
Yes.
And once we ask for a photo, like say you're in Idaho or something, we say send a photo of your face, and then we'll take photos of the hats and send them to you. So
Yes.
you're really getting personal service, even
Wow.
if you're not in the shop.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
That is real customer service.
Well,
for
because
you.
we don't want people to buy a hat that's not appropriate.
Of course,
know?
that makes sense. Okay,
So
great.
what else would you like to try?
I actually really love these. Now this says a lot. I think of this hat when it comes to Kentucky
Which one?
Derby.
The green one?
Yes, let's do the green one. Or actually, can we do the pink one?
This one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I guess for Kentucky Derby, you would go with a lighter color, I suppose.
Well, all those are derby hats, so
All of them are derby hats.
yeah.
Wow.
You have to look at the camera.
Okay, I'm in love. This is amazing. I think this is great.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
very
It's very light.
very Edwardian,
Yes.
but it's really pretty something. I mean, the Kentucky Derby is all about big hats, so
Yes.
we don't have too many right now, but we do a lot.
Yeah, I think this is stunning. This is such a
It's
beauty.
really amazing on the side. We can't see the side, but it's really nice.
Yes. And I think this is something that's so ladylike. It streams I am woman.
Yeah.
And I think being that Kentucky Derby, you want to have something light. You're going to be out. You're going to be drinking. You're going to be entertaining yourself. You want to have the lightest hat as possible
Yes.
while making the biggest statement as possible, which this is it. Like you're making a statement. And the color is exquisite. It's like a pale pink, which I love. So tell me, how much is this?
That one is
gorgeous.
$648. Most of our hats are between $350 and $450. We have some below that, but that's the majority of the collection. And then at Kentucky Derby, it can be from $450 to whatever. It depends, because we do a lot of custom.
Yes.
So depends, but I would say the average Kentucky Derby hat is $800 or $900.
Superb. And the feathers, of course, has been dyed.
Yes, this is a peacock that has been stripped and then dyed pink.
What is this, an organza?
This is an organza, silk organza.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's very
You
stunning.
get full marks.
Yes, I know my fabrics. Amazing. So there is something that I want us to see also.
Okay.
So there is this amazing hat with feathers. I almost think that this is something you would see in a film somewhere. When I saw it, I was pretty much taken back how striking it was and how unique it was. And the fact that it actually fits my head is amazing.
So this hat was done at the beginning of COVID.
Wow.
And, it is an editorial piece, and it is something that we might have done for a film, but we did it as a social distancing hat on the premise.
Oh my gosh!
On the premise that if somebody saw you walking down the street in this, because if you walk towards the camera, you'll see that the wings move. I mean, it's really... So we did it, and we thought, well, people will be so terrified of you, they'll just run away, not come near you.
Oh my gosh. So 6 feet apart with this hat.
Yeah, and we had little kids cry, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's okay. You know, it's. I mean, you know, they got over it. But I mean, we did this because, you know, at the beginning of COVID, our imagination was going nuts. So.
Yes, indeed. So this is your 6 feet distance
Yeah.
hat, but I get the feeling that this is such a conversation piece. Most people would be running towards you just to ask, where did you get it? What's going on? What's the occasion and all that? I mean,
should probably maybe wear it around Soho on a Saturday afternoon.
Yes.
You see, when she shook her head, the thing was.
yes, you should.
I feel that it's also very Tim Burton.
Yes.
It's very Tim Burton.
Actually, yes, it is. It is very Tim Burton. That's why I say it feels like it was something that was created for a movie. When I saw it, I was like, am I seeing what I'm seeing? No, this is fantastic.
And that doesn't have a price because we're not selling it.
Oh, so this is a teaser. She just
Yeah.
has it in the store just to tease us. But this is stunning. But I think this speaks a lot to the craftsmanship and the type in terms of the type of work that you do.
Thank
and
you.
the other artists that you represent, what they're
you.
capable of. This is stunning. I'm in love with it, even though we can't buy it. So
Well, you can
it's priceless.
you can come and try it on.
You can come and try it on. Yes, exactly. You can take some pictures of it for the gram. Let's see. What would you recommend that I should try? Something that is a universal hat, is kind of like a must-have that you would recommend?
For you,
Yes. Oh boy.
everyone should have one of these, and it's the easiest hat to wear, but the hardest to put on properly. You start from the front, you go to the back, you pull it off to the side, and you've got it pulls your whole look together.
Oh my gosh.
So that's how I started wearing hats. I started with a $5 beret off the street, and I wore it with my suits, and people would say, great outfit.
Oh my gosh. So this is stunning.
Yeah, this is a traditional French beret, and everyone can wear one. And these are
Wow.
$48. It's this is the gateway hat to hats.
This is amazing. I think it's
Look at
stunning. And I think it works with my outfit because, once again, an accent color, red lipstick. I love berets, but to your point, I never understand how to properly wear them.
Right.
It's a struggle. And this fits my head perfectly.
Right, it will fit everybody's head. It's just that the trick is, when I say to people berets, they go, I look terrible in berets. And I ask them to put it on, and they put it on kind of like some kind of weird Game of Thrones, So if you pull it,
Yes.
start from the front, go to the back, pull it back, and just make sure again that it's just above the eyebrow, and it'll be fine. And
Yeah,
this
it's
pulls
stunning.
your whole look together.
Yes. So you don't need much. I mean,
No.
all you need is great accessories to finish off your outfit. You can wear something dress up, dress down, very simple, and all of a sudden you have a great hat.
Yeah.
And it changes everything.
There was a woman when I first opened my shop down the street, and she had a vintage store, and she would say, let your accessories be your successories. So spend money on your clothes that will last. Don't get clothes that are just like
Yes.
for a season. It's really bad for the environment.
I agree.
Buy classics. Save up your money for something special, and then put a little bit of money in. You can just buy this,
Yes.
and it'll bounce your whole outfit.
I think it's amazing. I think it's stunning. I'm trying to think of what else, just for fun, that I want to try in the store, just to show a few things. I think I may get this because,
Well, think about it.
yes, of course.
But you try what you wish. This is a very nice piece.
Yes.
This is based on a traditional hat from the south of France, from a place called Arles.
I've actually been to Saint-Rémy, which is 20 minutes away from Arles.
Yeah.
I went to the Van Gogh, the sanatorium where he was hospitalized for a year. It was beautiful.
Yeah, so the ladies wear these with traditional dresses and shawls. So
I think this is one of the most stunning thing. I love the color.
Thank you.
And I love the fact that you can wear this in the summer even because it's a straw hat.
And the bigger the brim, the more sun protection. And for women, you want to get the face, the neck, and this area, the décolletage, because this is very thin and vulnerable to sun damage.
Yes.
And then with men, you've got to get out of the baseball caps because they give the illusion of protecting you. They just shading your eyes, but your ears, your neck are unprotected. And
Yes.
so we recommend for men a minimum of a 2-inch brim.
Yes.
This happens to be a 6-inch brim. So
Nice.
that's a lot
It's
of sun
stunning,
protection.
and this is great for the sun. This is your protection from the sun while enjoying the sun out. The color is beautiful. I mean, it feels amazing, fashionably apropos. It's beautiful because,
Thank
once
you.
again, it's one of those pieces that I feel is very classic.
Yes, it is. Very classic.
Yeah, I love this one. How much is this?
I don't know. And, you know, some of these prices may change because of supply chain and all of that. But this one is $4.98. And
So-
of course, it comes with a hat box.
So $4.98, sorry, my throat. It's $4.98 for this beautiful hat. It's like a midnight blue,
Yes. Dark navy, midnight.
dark navy, midnight blue, and it has a bit of a, on the rim,
Yeah.
it has a bit
So
of a
this
black.
is called piping
Yes.
if it's got ribbon, but this is a self-straw piping.
It's stunning, and I think you should come in and try it on because this is very impressive.
Here, I'll put it back. That's my
So,
job.
okay, great, thank you. So I think we've tried everything that I wanted to try on.
Great.
And I wanted to thank Linda for being amazing, being a connoisseur of everything hat.
Thank you.
And-
Well, if you're only going to sell one thing, you better know everything about it.
Exactly. She's the connoisseur of hats. I mean, she's
Thank
super
you.
stylish.
Thank you.
Linda is well traveled. She knows everything. And when you come in here, you're going to get a history lesson, hat lesson, and you're going to get laughs because she has such a great sense of humor. So thank you so much for coming. I'm going to list Linda's Instagram, her website, and everything below. And the best way to experience the shop, of course, is by coming in here. So
Thank you
Linda,
so
thank
much
you
for
so much
visiting.
for having us.
It was
Thank
a
you
pleasure.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.